Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 and today we're back in House Flipper for a job you can't refuse. So today we're going to be working on the bedroom and the ensuite bathroom. So for the floor we're going to be using the Flores big tiles, so we're using these Latin style fresco type tiles. Very ornate, very decorative. And for the walls we're using something similar again and contrast with some white. Yeah, so the floor's big white tiles again, so we'll have a feature wall maybe of that. So 3 stacks will probably be more than enough, and then the ceramic white tile for a little bit of contrast and to make it not quite so busy. So let's make a big feature wall with the very pattern tiles, then let's do the 2 end walls with the white tile, and then we'll decide whether the final wall should be all white or maybe we put a panel of the pattern in the middle or something. See if we do something maybe a little bit different or not. Depends how overpowering the pattern feels. In a small room it can sometimes be a bit much. So yes, I'm hoping today we can do the bathroom and bedroom. It's quite a long wall actually, there's quite a lot of space in this bathroom. So yeah, we're going to be able to fit quite a lot of stuff in here, I think. I mean, when you first look at the end wall it looks quite narrow, but such a long room that makes the ends look more narrow than they really are. There's actually quite enough space in here. Absolutely gorgeously big bathroom actually. Right, that's too many actuallys, isn't it? Okay. That's a word we'll try not to say again. Yeah, I think I might have personally gone for a pale cream tile rather than the stark white tile in contrast to this Sicilian Flores pattern. But yeah. Yeah, so should we put like a panel of the pattern tile in the middle of the wall? So if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we do the same, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then maybe we put a panel of, or do we go all white? Do you think it's too much if we put a panel of the patterns in? Does that look like too much white? I'm worried that the panels of the pattern would be too much, to be honest. I was initially thinking we might put a panel in the long white wall, but I think it might be just too overbearing in the room. So I think we'll have the plain white on the other 3 walls. Yeah, it's quite a lot. A bit overpowering, isn't it? Just looking straight at all the big fancy patterns, yeah. Better to keep it just one wall, I think. Right, they want us to have a bathtub, I think, so the far end wall makes the perfect sense for that. So if we can get that to rotate properly. Oh, it's doing a weird flip-flop there, look. There we go, that's it. Quick, put that in. Yeah, let's take the caps off there. Oh, can't pick which one I do first. I have to do them in the order that they light up. Sure, I used to be able to do them in whichever order I wanted. Never mind, it doesn't make a big difference. Right, so what bathtub would you like us to use? The Legrano bathtub with the dark colour cover. So do we go for blue maybe because it's a bathroom and there is blue in our Flores tiles, so that will match, won't it? Let's fit that in there first. Do the installation quickly. Pipes. There we go. Panel. Yep. Yep, that end wall is a perfect spot for the bathtub, isn't it? Right, so we want us to have 2 sink plumbings and a suspended toilet. So if we go 1, shall we match it with the dark blue again like we did before? I quite like the sort of snowy white frosted pattern. I didn't unscrew the caps like we did with the bath, did I? Right, let's try that again. So we'll go with the dark blue. Let's pop that in, leave a little bit of a gap at the edge there. Pop that in. Oops, leaking water. Might need to do a clean up. Yeah, we seem to be having a few little hang-ups here with trying to fix this sink, so I'll be cutting a few little bits out while it tries to sort itself out. Some sort of weird hang-up here. Yay, it's working again. Right, so it just seemed to not want me to have this sink in this house. I think it's working again now, so that's the good news anyway. Yeah, the game just wasn't responding for a couple of minutes there, so really weird that. Okay, it doesn't happen very often, but hopefully we won't have that problem again. Right, so we want a second of these sinks here, so let's put this in here. Let's hope we don't have any problems with this one. Let's try fitting this one. So we want it to be the blue again with the snowy white top. Yeah, it's the same one. There we go. Pop that right next to it. Let's see if we can fit this one without any problems. Inlet pipes. Not leaking water this time. Alright, here we go. Outlet pipes, turn on the water. Done. Suspended toilet plumbing, okie dokie. So this wants to go somewhere here. The Fez is the only suspended toilet, so we'll put a dark blue cover on it and fit that in. Time to assemble. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, it's like a graduated cover. Oh, okay. Now, what else do they want us to have? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, they wanted us to have some more cabinets. Ooh, maybe I should have fitted those around the sink units. Yeah, I probably should have, shouldn't I? To try and do that now, that would mean I'd have to... Yeah, they probably wanted that on the end, didn't they, to make a nice fancy unit for the sinks. See, that would fit, but then I'd have to move the toilet across. We've got a nice empty wall over behind us though, maybe we do that. Yeah, I think maybe what they were thinking is that we put all of that together. Ooh, we've got a nice empty wall here, maybe we could put it here instead. Because otherwise we've got a great big blank wall, haven't we? Yeah, so they probably wanted us to put them together, so the tall cabinet they were probably expecting to go in the corner. Then the 2 sinks, and then the end of the unit, weren't they? They were probably expecting us to do that all against one wall. But we could have storage separately like that, couldn't we? Here, like so. Yeah, they were probably expecting us to make a big fancy unit for the 2 sinks, weren't they? I don't think I'm going to rip everything out to redo that, because I think it looks quite nice there as well. So let's pop in the mirrors. Yes, if you put all of the units along that wall where the sinks and the toilet are, then the toilet would have to go on the opposite wall, I think. Otherwise it wouldn't fit. I don't want to rip out all the plumbing and redo that, so I think I'm going to leave it as it is. And we'll pop a light, how about one on each end, like so. I mean, you could put them above the two mirrors, but then all the light would be in one spot. And the same sort of door again, this time the bathroom version. Now, do we leave any glass in that? I don't think we do. I think we make it a full covered door with no glass in it at all. So all in the burned beech and dark handles. And the frame, burned beech, there we go. And then we want to fit that in here. So if we rotate it to match the edge of the tile, like so, then the bathroom is completed. And now we can work on the bedroom. So there. I actually do quite like the cabinets separated like that, because then you've got storage in one section and the sinks in another, but you could make it all one big unit, so be aware of that when you're doing that layout. Now, this is going to be the master bedroom. So they want the zebra wood panel on the flooring here. I think it is one big room. We can probably do that in just one go. Can see a tiny bit of tile through the edge of the door. Hopefully that won't annoy me too much. And then that's an awful lot of text for what they wanted to do with the walls, isn't it? Very long description. So the Beowulf light brown low panels with blue paint. Should we go for the grey fog, which is the really dark one? And maybe that will be the feature wall. And then the other one is the Beowulf light brown low panels with cream paint. And then we decide, I think we want to go for a fairly light one. Which one should we go for? Or should we go for something with a bit more colour? Kind of like the sand almond, actually, and then that will be the other three walls, won't it? So the sand almond is the one I've gone for. And then we make the dark wall the feature wall, and we put the bed up against this, and then the other three walls will be the sand almond, the sort of creamy colour for the other wall. I think two sets of panels should be enough. Yeah, it will. There we go. That's that one done. Not sure how many of the sand almond colour panels we'll need. Yeah, I think a stronger colour than a cream is probably better for that dark blue. I think I do like this. Yeah, I think that was a good pick, Kitty. So let's do our relaxing panel fitting today. Relaxing panel fitting with Kitty. See, we've nearly done 2 walls already. Doesn't take long. And a bit more. Need some more panels. Right, so now we've just got that little strip above where all the glass doors are, haven't we? Now you've got the big French windows straight out onto the patio. And in your little garden area. Ooh, we might have guessed right with the number of panels we need. Yeah, I think that's everything. Double check. Yeah, I think we're done. Lovely. I like those two colours together, actually. I think that's a really good fit. It's quite a big room as well, isn't it? So let's take a look at whether we can see which doors they want us to have here. How much furniture do we need? The Geminus wooden double sliding doors with door frame. Shall we go for the burned beech again? Keep everything consistent, and we'll go for a dark handle. Yeah, so we're being very consistent here. Right, so that's the wrong way around, isn't it? Let's rotate that. Lovely. Best piece of furniture to start with is always going to be the bed, because it's always going to be the biggest piece of furniture, and you've always got to find a good place for that. So we're using the Romaris wooden bed, okay. What colour should we go for? Should we go for the burned beech again? Be consistent with our wood tone. Light grey mattress. Blue maybe on some of the pillows. Maybe a variation of grey. 2 different greys and a blue for the pillows. Yeah, I think I quite like that. Right, for the bedding, not sure I want to go all black. Not sure flowers is good. The diamond crosses is a decent pattern, but it's not quite as blue as I would have liked for this room. See, I like the blue with the roses on it for the blue tone, but I prefer the diamond pattern, and I just think the black one is too dark, so we'll go for the lighter bluey grey colour. Right, details on the bed. Do we go for blue this time? I don't think we've ever used the blue. Let's take a look at what the blue looks like. Yeah, we've never used the blue details before. Yeah, I think that might work okay there. Best fit for our colour scheme, I think. So the nightstands now, again in the Romaris, so we want the burnt beech and the light blue. Let's pop one at each side. That will tell us if we've got the bed in the right position. I think that's probably going to work quite well where it is now. Now let's fit in as many of the big pieces of furniture as we can. So we want some hanging plants. A chair, one of those sort of daybed, Romaris daybed couch things. I don't think we want to put that in first though. I think we want to put the standing furniture in. So we've got like a wardrobe and some chests of drawers. Ooh, curtains. Okay, I don't think we want to go black, do we? Or do we? Maybe we should go black. I don't think the other two colours match. Oh, blue. Yeah, so black for the edges and the hanging rails, and then blue for the actual curtain itself. Yeah. I don't think we've used these, have we? Have we used these before? Maybe we did use them in white on one of the other jobs, but I don't think we've ever used them on the big glass sliding doors. That's interesting. We can use these on the big glass sliding doors. Oh, that's good to know. I like that idea. I need to remember that. Now, once we put them up though, I think you can only have them in the closed position. I like that they've given us curtains for the big sliding doors. That's a very nice addition. Oh, I like that. Oh, I need to remember that. Right, the elven ceiling lamp. So there isn't a blue, so we'll probably go for the light grey. Yeah, let's try that. Let's see what that looks like. Yep, the light grey looks quite good actually with our colour scheme. Alright, what else should we... what do you think we should fit in next? A wardrobe? Yeah, that's probably the biggest next item, isn't it? So, burned beech and blue. So that could go here. Or it could go here. Does that encroach on the door? Let's see how big the other pieces of furniture are. Now we might need to move things around a little bit. So we've got two other like storage pieces. So the Romaris wooden cabinet, so burnt beech and blue. Now how would that want something that's not going to encroach on the door, close to the door? Is that overhanging a bit maybe? If we pop that close to it, can we fit all the pieces of furniture across this wall to leave the other wall then free for the couch? Or would that be too much? So burnt beech and blue. Will that fit or is it too big? I suspect that might be too big. Yeah, so we can't put all 3 pieces of furniture along here, so one of them is definitely going to have to go on the other wall. So the question is, which one are we going to put elsewhere? Maybe the wardrobe, because that's such a big piece of furniture. And then the question is, where do we put the couch? If we move that slightly away from the door to give a little bit more space for the door. Right, I think that's maybe not right up against the wall. Let's just adjust them and make sure they're right up against the wall. So the only other big piece of furniture then is the couch. We'll have to figure out where to put that. So we want the mirror. So that should go above one of these pieces, I think. I think that one looks the most sensible. Then the plants will go up on the walls, and we can go with the blue pot. So one could go... Then maybe put one at either side of the bed. Oh, we want multiples of the... Right, is that the same one or is that the other one? Does that match or is it different? That's different, so let's put the different one over here. Or over here. Which one's better? Maybe this one. I think I prefer it over here. Let's put it there. So we want... Which one do we want 2 of? Or should we put 2? Let's put 2 of each. One of them we definitely want 2 of. So if we could then put them framing the bed and framing the mirror, can't we? That I think will just look better. Change the pot to the blue. Blue, that's right, yeah. And then at the other side of the bed. So then we're framing the bed and we're framing the mirror. I think I prefer that. I think they only asked us to put 2 of one and 1 of the other, but I think I prefer them framing both sides. Then they want a clock, which we'll put... Don't really want it above the bed. Here, that's it. Then you can see it from the bed, that makes more sense. Which just leaves us with the couch, which is the Remorhys light coloured right couch. We'll make it blue, and we'll make the highlights blue and the cushion beige, so that it matches our colour scheme, and then it can go near the... Will it fit there? Which position should we put it? Should we put it there? I think we put it there. Yeah, that's going to work. Yeah, I like that. There you go. So that's the ensuite bathroom and the bedroom done in the job you can't refuse. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. From SoftKitty99, goodbye and happy gaming!